to turn around.
What is up, everybody? How are you? My name is John. This is my lovely cohort, Nate. Okay, you're supposed to say your name. Oh, what happened to your hand? Buddy, are you okay?
I was messing around
Oh, that's the worst when you're messing around.
and punched a hole in my door.
Oh.
Clean through.
What did the door ever do to you?
Look at that. Busted. I was legitimately messing around and I was just like, wasn't even going to hit the door.
That's horrible.
But then I accidentally hit the door and now my hand's all.
Doors don't grow on trees. Oh, hey!
Welcome!
We have Sarah.
Oh,
Riley! What's up? Oh, Riley disappeared. There she is. Oh, she gone. There she is. Hey, what's up, Riley?
Hey, Riley, take it off mute.
Yeah, that's what's up. Guys, welcome to MSM. I'm John. I already introduced myself. I have here three lovely people. One, Mr. Eli Bogue, who is mute and can hold up three fingers, which is pretty cool. We're still glad he's here. One, Mr. James Reginald Miller. Mitter. Why did I say Miller?
Because from here, it's like the T's look like house.
I mean, I know his last name, though. That's the thing. I literally only call him Mitter.
Yeah.
I don't know why I called him Miller. Anyway, okay. So James Mitter, who has been spending his days learning falconry. He has a pet falcon that he's flying off into the breeze. And we had a Riley Yaiko in the bottom square here. She is currently indisposed because James... Oh, wait, she come back. Oh, there she is. Okay.
There she is.
James has his pet falcon circling their house, getting ready to come down and eat them. So, yeah. All right, guys.
It happens.
Welcome to the weekend. I have some pretty big announcements here. We did quarantine haircuts at my house, and they did not go well. My wife watched two videos and said that she swore she could do really good quarantine haircuts.
Yeah, to be completely honest, John, I think you look very handsome.
I think it looks like someone put a bowl on my head and just took buzzers.
See, I got a quarantine haircut. I got a quarantine haircut.
Okay, there we go.
But mine was a little better.
You're just
I'm not homeless anymore.
Yeah, let's see. Mine here is it literally looks like see that? It looks like someone put a bowl on top of my head and then just took the buzzers and buzzed up around the edges. Second fun thing that happened to me was I was taking a nap today. This is pretty neat. And my daughter came in and painted my toenails while I was taking a nap. So let's get those pretty piggies on the screen there. Yeah.
Ew.
Nice. So that's been pretty fun too. It's pretty great today. We're living the dream. All right. Can you guys all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. All right.
There we
cool.
go.
Nice. We're rolling. We are playing a game today called 5-Star Reviews. Now here's what's going to happen. We're going to give you 3 items, and you have to say which item you think meets the description. Okay, so we're going to read a description, give you 3 items, and if you think it's item number 1, you hold up, guess how many fingers? 1. If you think it's item number 2, you hold up, guess how many fingers? 2. All right. And item number 3, you hold up how many fingers? 3. Okay, wow. Okay, so we all did 3 differently. I did 3 like this. Like that. And then Eli's got like a rock and roll thing going on. Mitter's actually a normal human. Nate's got like an A-OK, and Riley's a normal human. Okay, neat. All right. So, do you guys understand? Thumbs up if you understand. Amazing. I love it. Whoa, Riley, hold your thumb back up. You have like a shirt that goes on your thumb.
Yeah.
Is it like a pretend glove?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
She said no.
No, it is not.
It's not, John.
We are
stop.
We're not having this
No
today.
fun. No fun. No
not
fun.
doing it.
No.
All right, it's okay. She's in high school, so
She's
have.
actually in middle school.
Oh, really?
That's her older sister. Remember?
Oh, I wonder why she was at high school so many times then. That's weird.
It happens.
Okay. Anyway, so let's get right along the 5-star review here. Let's read the first one. So listen closely to this review, and then we'll give you the choices. Read it up, Nate.
So for our first review, Jessica Alford Jenkins on January 13th, 2018 gave this review a 5-star and said, I got these for my sister for Christmas, and they were by far, hands down, the best thing I ever have given her. She loved them immediately. They're very comfortable and 100% amazing. Now I have to order some for myself. Your 3 choices are, number 1, blobfish slippers.
Okay.
Number 2, Elf on the Shelf tube socks.
Okay.
Or 3, crocodile eating human 2-piece blanket set.
All right. So hold up. Which you think it is? Eli says 3. Mitter, which one do you think it is? Blobfish slippers? Oh, he thinks blobfish slippers. And Riley, you're going 3 as well. The correct answer, blobfish slippers. Blobfish slippers. That might be kind of hard to see, computer thing. Like, you know, is that like the Matrix? Like you're in a computer?
Like,
oh. You know, let's be honest. I would just rather die than do any of that. Like,
never seen the
stuff.
Matrix.
You're not missing much. All right, here we go. Next question. Moving right along. Oh, 5-star reviews. Let's see what we have. Nate, read that review. You don't have to sweat, buddy. It's okay. You just read it.
So Dippy Doxy gave this item a 5-star review on July 5th, 2017. Dippy Doxy then said, I used this to make chocolates. The salted caramel was delicious and easy to remove from mold so that even the tails and small paws came out perfectly.
Ooh. Here we go.
Number 1, a Bobcat chocolate mold.
Bobcat chocolate mold.
2, polar bear cookie cutter.
Polar bear cookie cutter.
Or 3, a Dachshund ice cube tray.
Dachshund ice cube tray.
I need one of those.
A Dachshund ice cube tray?
Yes.
All right, so Eli, you say it is a 1. Mitter says 3, and Riley says 3. Let's see what we got. What is the answer?
Oh!
Ice cube
It's a
tray.
Dachshund ice cube tray. So you can see it.
Dachshund ice cube tray.
Dachshund. Does that mean
All right.
Mitter has 2 points?
Mitter is at 2, Riley is at 1, and Eli is handsome. So we all have All right, let's keep going here.
So on March 27th, 2015, Fran G gave this a 4-star review.
But the game's 5-star.
I know, it's kind of weird.
Can you pretend it's 5 stars?
Yeah, a 5-star
Oh, another 5-star
size,
review.
1 size, color light brown and white. It says, we used this for our middle school's living literature competition.
Living literature.
Living literature. That's some alliteration, right?
I believe so.
So we used this for our middle schoolers' living literature competition, and it worked really well. My only issue is that it's a little large.
There are a lot of L's in this.
Yes,
so I'd like to
goodness
point that out.
gracious, and that it had to be fluffed out for the full effect.
Fluffed out.
My goodness, I understand that it's meant for adult males, but
Okay.
but it was the best option. Additionally, we opted to make some of the holes larger for breathability reasons.
Okay. Well, that's weird.
Number 1, a realistic lion mask.
Lion mask.
Number 2, a Mark Twain wig.
Mark Twain.
Number 3, who is this?
Frida Kahlo.
Frida Kahlo unibrow.
If you don't know who Frida is, she's like the person. You ever see Coco? Like she's the one who like has the people coming out of an avocado.
I thought that was Abuelita.
No,
Aesop.
No, Aesop's Fables has the bunnies. That's Frida because she's got the thing, and then she's like, you get it. You get,
1, 2, or 3.
One
lion mask, Mark Twain wig, or a unibrow.
2, 2, and 2. Okay, what is it?
Oh,
Realistic lion mask.
I felt like
I'm
that
so
one
sorry.
was like.
No points. You know, here's the thing. I feel like when they said they had to make some of the holes bigger for extra breathability, they gave that one away. Now, I don't know if you guys were able to hear it really well, but wigs don't necessarily need breathability,
Yeah.
and unibrows need even less breathability than wigs do. Coming from someone with a light unibrow, I speak out of experience when I say my unibrow can actually breathe underwater. Who's the NBA guy who's got the super
Anthony
unibrow?
Davis.
Anthony Davis. Why is he really holding on to that?
Because it's like a trademark.
A trademark?
Well, yeah, it's a trademark.
So is my weight, but I'm trying to get rid of that. I mean, I don't know why people are holding on. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the next one.
Next one, this is the last one.
I believe this is the last one.
Last one. All right. So Sherry, Sherrie, Sherry.
Sherry. Okay, Sherry.
Sherry gave this a 5-star review on October 10th, 2018. Size 25 pack. My little male dog knew exactly what to do. Very pleased with the results. Option number 1, high pitch training whistle. Option number 2, human leg dog toy.
Ooh.
Option number 3, a pop-up pee pad. Say that 3 times fast.
Pop-up pee pad, pop-up pee pad, pop-up pee pad.
Pop-up pee pad, pop-up pee pad, pop-up pee pad, pop-up pee pad, pop-up pee pad. What do you think it is? 1, 2, or 3?
1 training whistle, 2 leg toy, 3 pop-up pee pad. We have a 1.
We have a 3
okay, so 1 from Eli.
and a 2.
2 and 3. Oh man. Let's see what we got. What is it? It is Pop-up pee pad.
Pop-up pee pad. Well, I think we need one more tiebreaker.
We have a tiebreaker now. It is between Mr. James, the airplane knitter, and Riley Anglerfish Yiko. All right, here we go. The last one, the tiebreaker.
Do you know St. Peter's fish was in tilapia? I found that out.
I did not know that.
St. Peter's fish was in tilapia.
Okay, that's a thing. I'm not entirely sure what he's talking about, but
I got that question right on my exam. I got a 76 on it, passed the class. Let's go, baby.
Oh, your hand. Are you okay? I hit your hand that had to move.
No, it's okay.
Okay. See what you got going on there, Nate. Read it up. Nice and loud. Say it proud.
On April 21st, 2019, Toby E. gave this review a 5-star. All he said was, awesome! Awesome!
Awesome!
Awesome!
This is a complete shot in the dark, guys.
First choice, a Diana Ross singing toilet paper spindle.
Baby, baby, where did our love go? Please don't leave me.
You guys can get the point. You guys can get the point if you know who Diana Ross is. Do you guys? Any of you guys know who Diana Ross is?
I just sang a song from Diana Ross. You know, whatever.
A singer.
Go ahead, next one.
Number 2, a giant inflatable pool burrito.
Pool burrito.
Or 3, roast beef sandwich bath soap. Bath soap.
So like a bath bomb that's roast beef? Because I might be getting down on throwing some bouillon cubes in a bath and just chilling. That might be pretty
I
sweet.
feel like a giant chicken.
I know, dude. That'd be nice.
Just
You,
like to sit and like just.
you would be soup. That'd be so good. I'd be soup. And then you could drink the bath water and it'd be so tasty.
You don't do that already?
Yeah, but it's not good. I do it to build my immune system. Like the what's it called? Kombucha.
Kombucha.
Yeah, don't people eat that for their immune system?
I don't know.
Okay, so we have a
Anyways.
one from Mitter.
So 1 or 3.
And a
Okay.
3 from Riley.
So Diana Ross singing Toilet Paper Spindle, Giant Fiddle of Foolery, Don't Worry, Roast Beef Sandwich, Bath Soak.
I hope it's roast beef. I hope it's roast
Eli,
beef.
just throw it up, just for fun.
Eli, throw up a 2 for
Throw
me.
up a 2.
If you win, oh, he's throwing a 5. Oh, man. That's going to be.
All right, you guys ready? It is
Oh,
roast beef bath soak.
That leaves us with our winner, Miss Riley and Geisley Yiko.
Riley and Geisley Lily.
Well,
Get it because they're sisters.
you know what, buddy? You are handsome. That's good. Okay, guys, thank you so much for playing. Riley, you are our winner. Next time we meet in person, I will give you not 1, not 2, but 3 M&Ms. It's going to be amazing. You're going to love it. Guys, thank you so much for playing. Now, for everybody, listen up. Do not go anywhere. Next thing happening is that really handsome, super strong guy who really fills out his clothes nice, you know? He is going to give you an awesome thing, right? He's going to talk about some Jesus, talk about some God. But after that, there is more stuff happening, okay? Come back. You definitely don't want to split. I think you're going to find this really appealing, okay, guys? So come back, watch the thing. Don't go anywhere. Check out the devotional and watch the end of this. You're not going to want to miss it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for playing. Check out the devotional. Take it away. What's up, everybody? I'm John. Welcome to MSM. Thanks for being here. We are actually in this series right now about this dude named Joseph. Now, Joseph lived a long, long time ago. He's in the book of Genesis, and we've been talking about his life for the past couple weeks. Now, if you weren't here with us, okay, cool, let me bring you up to speed. So Joseph was his father's favorite son. He had a whole bunch of brothers, and he's like, hey, guess what? I'm the favorite. But he wasn't a jerk about it, you know, he was cool. And then he had this really cool coat that everybody loved, but guess what? His brothers hated him, and so they took him out into a field, and they threw him in a hole, and they took his coat, they put some blood on it, and they were like, hey, Dad, your son's dead. And they're like, no! And then I think he'd probably be more masculine, like, no! But, you know, whatever. I don't know how it works. And then they took him, and they were like, hey, let's make some money off of this deal. So they sold him into slavery. And then he goes into this dude's house for as a house slave, which isn't a good thing. And he built his way up in the stuff. So he was actually in charge of things in this house. But then, because God was with him, he was doing stuff. But this guy's wife started doing some really inappropriate stuff, and he was like, I ain't having none of that. And she was like, no, he did try to have some of that. And so then she grabbed him, and they ripped clothes, and then she was like, oh no, look what he did. And then they threw him in jail, right? So Joseph is now currently chilling in jail. And so the whole idea behind this is we are talking about the big picture. In all of Joseph's life, he's really struggling to see the big picture in all this, okay? But he's still following God. Now that brings me to my point that I want to talk about here a little bit. What's the point? All right, have you ever thought about that? You were doing something, you said, what is the point of this, right? It's no secret at all. I hate school. I really do. I love learning. I really honestly love learning. I love learning new things. I like checking out new subjects. But for some reason, the second someone tells me I have to do this, I don't like it anymore. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just bad at school and that's why. But, so have you ever gone to school and be like, why am I learning how to divide fractions? I have a phone. It does everything for me. Why am I learning about, shapes? Dude, everybody knows their shapes, right? Never going to use this in the real world. I'm sure you've all said that, right? Or what about at home? My house, crazy. All right, I have 3 kids, and they are nuts. I'll come home, and I'll be like, okay, what's the point in me cleaning up? It's just going to get messy again, right? Or this is a good one. My 3-year-old he's way into Transformers, and he'll run through the living room, leap into the air, and karate chop his brother's head going, Transformers! And he'll just karate chop the 18-month-old on the skull. And then obviously it starts a fight, and he gets in trouble. And what was the point of that? Why did you just randomly karate chop your brother? Okay, and then what about, okay, so let's get into this one here. Have you ever tried to do something and it just didn't turn out the way you expected it to go? Yeah, that's happened to me all the time. I'm like, I'm gonna nail this. This is gonna be awesome. Something happens and it was horrible. And I'm like, well, what was the point of that if it was terrible? Or maybe something like really bad has happened in your life, like the loss of a loved one or like a massive change in your life. And you are trying to see what's going on in that, but it's really hard to see what the point of that is. Or maybe this has even happened to me, like, hey, I'm looking at my faith, I talk to God, I pray, I read my Bible, and I don't feel any different. So what's the point? If I'm not gonna feel different, why bother? Now, you might be thinking all these things, but what we're gonna talk about here, what we gotta think about is the bigger picture, not what's directly in front of our face. Now, this next section we're going to cover is actually a long part of Genesis. It's Genesis chapters 40 and 41. So we can pause that video now, and you can go and read that, and then come on back to me. Here is your pause screen. Okay, cool. Now that you're back, all right, we can talk about this, and I'm just going to walk us through this a little bit, all right? So Joseph is currently in jail, right? He's in prison, and he's been there for a minute, okay? And so these two guys in prison, one is a baker and one is a cupbearer for the king. And so the baker is like, I had this dream, and the cupbearer is like, I had this dream, and Joseph's like, whoa, I can totally interpret those dreams for you. He talks about these dreams, and he's like, guess what? One of you's alive, one of you's dead, and then they get released from jail 3 days later. And he's like, hey, remember me when you leave jail? Guess what? They forgot him, okay? And so Joseph is now just having to sit there for another 2 years in jail. I don't know about you guys, but let's think about this for a minute. You know what was cool 2 years ago? Fidget spinners. Maybe that was even only 1 year ago. Are fidget spinners still cool? No. Imagine being locked somewhere and you come out and you still think fidget spinners are cool, and all of a sudden everybody's doing TikToks and what else? And you're like, dude, I have no idea what's going on. That's how long this guy was just sitting there trying to just survive, I guess, right? So then one day the Pharaoh has a dream, and he's like, dude, I don't know what's going on. Nobody can interpret this dream. And then the cupbearer remembers, hey, there was this guy in prison who could help us. So they go get him. His name was Joseph. Check it out, right? And so he actually interprets Pharaoh's dream, and he's like, man, this is some bad stuff going to happen. We got to take care of this. So Pharaoh's like, man, you seem awesome. Guess what? You're in charge. So now he goes from being in prison to being the second in charge of all of Egypt, right? That means one person, Pharaoh himself, is more in charge. So his circumstances changed drastically overnight. So he was sitting there and he could not see past the prison he was in, but he stayed focused on God, and God actually had bigger things in store for him. Now, we might not be able to see what's going on through the hurt in our lives. We might not be able to see the bigger picture. And we might actually never find an understanding for the hard things happening in our lives. We might never find an answer for that. But there is a bigger picture that God has an answer for, okay? Now, when we are struggling with this, we can trust God by working for our own good, by one, exercising faith, right? So when we don't know what's going on, when we can't see the bigger picture, trust that God has it in control. Second thing, we can look for the good in situations, right? So I might come home and the house is destroyed and my parents are like, hey, clean that house, right? Well, not my parents, but you get it. You know, your parents might be like, clean that house. And so you come home and you're like, man, and so you start cleaning the house, and guess what? Maybe it makes your parents really happy if you did it without fighting or whatever else. And there could be some greater good in spreading that happiness and making other people's lives easier, right? Or maybe we can look for God in all of this by seeking encouragement from our friends. You know, if somebody's struggling, we can say, hey, guess what? You're doing a great job in this way or another way. Or if you're struggling, your friends can come alongside you and help you by picking you up and keeping you motivated on that next thing. So, when you can't see the bigger picture in life, when you are sitting in your prison, right, and you have nowhere to go, remember, God sees the bigger picture even when we can't. So you have to just keep going forward and have faith in God. Remember, what's the point of all this, right? God has a point that we might not see.
All right, so keep your faith, keep moving forward, keep trying to find God and follow His will. And if you can't see that bigger picture, trust that God has it. All right, guys, that's it for me. Let me pray for us, and we're going to get out of here, okay? Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this opportunity to come here and to try to stay connected with people. Lord, thank you for guiding us in life. Sometimes things can get so difficult that we don't know what to do or where to go or anything else, but we can still stay focused on you, even when we don't have a direction. God, help us understand that you have a big picture in mind, even when we can't see past our nose. We can't see the future. We don't know what's going on, but Lord, we trust that you have it. All right, Lord, guide us this week. Give us wisdom, give us courage, give us strength, and protect us and help us stay focused on you. Lord, we love you. In your name, amen. All right, guys, that's it for me. Bye!
Guess what, guys? Not only was that guy who did that Devo super handsome, he's also super in shape, like an awesome guy. And we have Grace Race Any Place happening, right? Here's the thing. There is not only just the running, okay? Now, if you look at me, I know it's pretty nice, but I am not a runner. So I'm going to run. But also, I can be a physically fitness kind of guy, okay? So my coach, Mr. Gordon, is going to treat me to a personal...
Get on the ground and give me 10!
10 what?
10 of them!
Okay,
Just 10!
hold back me, coach!
10! 1! 2! 3! Come on! Get up! Get up! Get up!
Jumping jacks, coach!
Get on the ground and give me 10 jumping jacks!
1, offense! 2,
You're not gonna run fast enough if you don't train harder! Harder! Better! Better! Get up, Conrad! Get up! Stand up! Stand up! Give me some arm curls!
Okay, I got first. I gotta get my weight.
Clear 4! 4! Give me some wall sits right now! Wall sits, build your core up! Go!
I feel it, coach! I feel it working! You gotta want it! You gotta want it!
How do you think you're gonna run fast enough? Race any place you're just gonna sit there.
I need a banana. I know it's not cannibalism, I just need it. It's gotta get your potassium levels back up. No.
Now get out and run! No, run! Go! 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 Well, guys, there you have it. Those are
I feel the burn, coach!
keep running!
Feel the burn!
Keep running! There you guys have it. Those are our training techniques for the Grace Race Any Place. Guys, don't forget to sign up for the Grace Race Any Place. Our middle school ministry team will be participating in it. You'll see us on social media getting out there. Right now, we want to nominate you guys to get out there. Feel free to nominate your friends. Get out there, sign up, go on a run. If you need any training techniques, don't forget to reach out to me. We have you covered. Hey, get back here.
I think something went wrong.
What went wrong?
The sit-ups.
No, you didn't.
The sit-ups push things.
You did a fantastic job.
Guys, join us for Connect groups. You're going to want to join us for gaming and all kinds of other great stuff. Man up. And bye.
Say tight. When I play, I don't play. That's wordplay. My jersey is home team. That's Earl Day. And I tee off like Earl Grey. I eat y'all like cheesecake on my cheat day. That's easy. To the DK. Tell me what you mean. If you pull a fast one, throw it by the seam. Everything ain't always what it seems. Root for the home team. If we don't win, that's a shame. But I never been that. Since I came up in the game, I defend that current title. Word the Bible. Sweep ya. See ya later. Bite 'em as I slide home. And my goals, always the same. I'm only up against me. Ooh, how many y'all push yourself to get up at 3? Do push-ups, man, I up my feet. I got a couple tricks up my sleeve. I came from pushing the bucket to bucket seats. Couldn't afford a bucket for the KFC. Now my bucket list ain't looking like it's nothing to